Hey everyone, and welcome to the Shua Life Skills video blog. This is episode 13. My name is Shuali from Shua Life Skills. I am the director and the creator of the Shua Fundo, Yogarati, and Shua Structure System, and the author of Building the 21st Century Child, an Instruction Manual. The next 4 webisodes are going to be about bullying, but this is no BS bullying solutions. My role as an educator and my role as a martial artist is to stop bullying, but address also the bullies, the victims, the bystanders. We're going to be talking about a couple of different solutions on how to stop the bullies from bullying, how to stop the victims from being victims, and how to get the bystanders to stop being bystanders and actually help. The 4th episode will be a little touchy because I'll be talking about who is actually being responsible and who is being irresponsible for bullying. Let's talk about the bullies first. Now, there's a thing called the bully cycle. When I do a bullying assembly program, I'll take a child up on the stage and I'll make sure that they have an older brother, sister, and a younger brother, sister. I ask the child, how do you feel when your older brother bullies you? And the child usually says, I feel upset. I ask them, how do you think that your older brother feels? And they say they feel happy. I say, got it. Then we talk about the younger brother, sister, and I'll ask, now, how do you feel when you bully your younger brother or sister? And they usually get a little timid, but they try to laugh, but their micro-expressions show that they're smiling, that they're happy. It does. You know it yourself. When you, as a human being, tell somebody that they're doing something wrong, you're bullying them. It's not your fault if you don't even realize that you're doing it, but it's something that happens. So the child realizes that when they bully their younger brother or sister, they actually get something out of it. And the younger brother or sisters feel sad. So we start talking about a bullying circle. The older brother bullies the child that's up with me at the assembly program. The child that's up with me at the assembly program becomes the victim of the older brother. So the bully bullies the victim. We as human beings do not like to feel bad. But if our boss diminishes us, or somebody tells us something negative, and we can't go right back to our boss and yell at them back and forth, so we feel disempowered. And the whole entire purpose of our rest of our day is to get that psychological power back, which doesn't really exist in the realm of the real world. So we'll make a snide remark or we'll say something sarcastic to somebody, and then all of a sudden, even though we're going to get in trouble or there's going to be some negative ramification to it, it doesn't matter. We will feel better about ourselves for that split second. But you know what I mean when we're talking about those people in your life that if they're way too happy, you know a single one way how to get them to be upset by bringing up that one thing that they did 6 months ago. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you. Yes. So, the older brother's the bully. He bullies the child. That child is the victim. The child does not want to be the victim anymore, so she goes and bullies her younger brother or sister. She, in turn, becomes the bully. The younger brother or sister becomes the victim. So then I ask the children, what do you think the younger brother or sister has to do to make themselves feel better? And all the children, as they get it quickly, and I do these assembly programs for kindergarten all the way to middle school, they understand the child goes and bullies somebody else so that they cannot be a victim anymore, except they turn into the bully. And it's a constant circle. Then I'll ask the question, well, why do you think the older brother bullies the younger child? And then everybody says, maybe somebody bullied him. Absolutely. I've worked in a corporation where I found out that the bully was not the president of the company that would say snide little, subconscious remarks to his employees, but it was actually his wife. Imagine if you're a CEO of a company with 250 people that are there to respect you and to listen to you, but before you leave the house, you feel empowered, and then your wife says something negative towards you. Do you think that you feel powerful anymore? You don't. So what happens is you feel diminished, and the first person that you look for, you give them a snide remark, and then all of a sudden you feel better about yourself. So what we have to do is we have to break the bullying circle. And the way to break the bullying circle is simple. If you, as a child or as an adult, feel like you have to do mean things or say mean things to somebody else to make yourself feel better, think about who is the person that gets you upset? Who is the person that triggers a negative emotional response in you? And then if you figure out who that person is, yes, you may need to confront them, or you may need to talk to yourself or have a conversation with somebody else to get that emotion out. But if you do anything other than creating another bully by making somebody your victim, then kudos to you, because you went above and beyond and you stopped that bullying circle that is so hardwired into our brain. The first part of breaking the bullying circle is stopping the bullies from being bullies. And when I talk to children, I ask them, do you think it's more important that your friends are your friends because they're afraid of you and because they don't want you to bully them? Or do you think that your friends are going to be your friends because it's better that they respect you? The kids get that. They understand that. So my question is, next time that you feel like you want to say anything that you know is going to diminish or hurt another human being mentally, take a breath, think about who bullied you, and then be the better person. Ron from Shua Life Skills. Don't forget to breathe. Shua.